What's up, everybody? It's your boy Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back on Architect Life for episode 2, continuing our career. Let's see what we got to get into today. For our last project, we earned a skill point, and there's a bunch of different things we can put our skill point towards. We can use green energy, or we can use solar panels and wind turbines. Green construction, we can use straw walls and partitions to reduce the heating and air conditioning. Waste recycling, major structural work elements are 5% cheaper. And natural insulation reduces the heating and air conditioning requirements for rooms by 10%. We got the professional network and stilt specialist. You can build over water, but only the ground level can be over water. Clearing company, you can destroy obstacles for a fee. Construction expertise. The construction surcharge for rocky ground is 75% lower. Skilled negotiator. The cost of all contractors is 10% lower. And that's the one we're going to use, I think. So we'll go ahead and click that. And go back. And let's continue our game. Next on the list, I do not know how to pronounce that. Catch on the lease. Two sisters inherited land far away from the city and want to build a house that they can rent out. It needs 8 bedrooms with a budget of $137,500, a single level. And they want the square footage of the house to be 1,292 square feet. Let's see what it's all about. We'll change our view to top, get a nice little view of what's going on, and let's see what they want. They want a living room with a minimum square footage of 213 feet. And a floor finish, they want parquet. Also an armchair or sofa and a coffee table. We can do that. They want a dining room with a chair and a table. A kitchen with sink, a cooktop or oven, and base unit. A bedroom with a single or double bed. A second bedroom with a single or double bed. A bathroom with a bath or shower and wash basin. A washroom or a half bath with a toilet. And they want some trees on the outside. I think that's doable. They want 10 total windows. 4 of those windows need to be large windows. And they want brick walls. All right. Well, let's see what we can do for them. Last time we did a square house. Maybe we'll try an L house and see if we can do it. For 1,292 square feet. We'll see how close we can get. We'll go into objects. And we'll select our brick wall. And let's see what we can do here. I think we'll start there and maybe come up 44 feet. Zoom in a little bit, make things a little bit easier. $44 at the bottom. Maybe we'll come out to 35. We'll try this and see what it comes out to. We'll go up 30. Come in. $17. I think this should be somewhere around 1,300. 14 and 18. And that'll put us at 1,302 feet. We're only off by 10 square foot. That was pretty damn good. Not too shabby. We'll pick our brick interior wall partition. Now I figured we put the kitchen up top. Put the dining room right below. Maybe stick the single bath washroom right up here in the corner. Do a bedroom, a bathroom, a bedroom, and a living room. I think that'll work out all right. So for our little washroom, maybe do a little 6x6. That should be enough for a little toilet in there. Just somewhere to go to sit down and rest for a couple minutes if you have to. Bedrooms. We'll do kind of big. We'll come out to 17 feet. And I think we'll take those 17, go 17 by 11. And we'll come in. And we'll do the same at the bottom. Go out 17. We'll come up 11. Oops. Get our brick partition again. And then our bathroom. How big do we want our bathroom? We got a lot of room here. It's going to be 8 foot, so maybe we'll go 8 by 13. That should give them a big bathroom that they can share. Our kitchen, I think we'll do a 12 by 10. And then we got a dining room. I think about the same size should be all right. So we'll come down to 10. Come out 12. Close it off. And let's see what we have for rooms so far. We'll select our room. Go to configure. And this will be our kitchen. This will be our washroom. This should be our dining room. And then we have bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 2. Our big bathroom. It says we need a hallway. I think our dining room and our kitchen walls will delete. We don't need those. It's going to be open. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that wall. And we'll get rid of this wall. We'll go to our objects. And we'll close off a couple rooms. I think we'll close off this. We'll name this our hallway. There we go. And we got this as our living room. Wonderful. We have all our rooms. Delete this walls. And we have the inside layout of our house. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now we'll check out what we need, our specifications. And we'll take care of room by room. Our living room, we reached the minimum square foot. Our floor finish needs to be parquet. And we need an armchair or sofa and a coffee table. All right. So we'll come into our finish work. Go to objects. And our flooring. And what do we have for parquet? I think we want a lighter color. I think we'll pick something like that. And we'll go into our furniture. And our objects. And we need a sofa. Last one we did a sectional. So what if we do a couch and a love seat set? We'll go to configuration. And do like a dark leather with wood bottom. We'll flip her around. We'll put our couch there. We'll select our love seat and configure it the same way. Flip her around a little bit. We'll do it corner to corner. And a little table of some kind to put in front. What do we have for configuration? I think that'll match. We'll turn off snapping real quick. So we can free place it right there in the middle. And our living room is done. Oh, we have to paint the walls. Yes, can't forget to paint our walls, so we'll come to paint. And I'll just pick a paint color. I think we'll go medium gray for this one. And we'll paint our walls. Paint these ones down here. And that one. And our living room is done. Next, we'll go to the dining room. We need a table and chair. 4 chairs. Let's go to our furnishings, our objects. Let's see where we can find our tables. There we go. This table looks like it kind of matches our living room set, so we'll go with this table. We'll stick that right there in the middle. And we'll try to find some chairs that go with it. Let's see what we got for configuration. There we go. We'll zoom in and place them. We'll place one. Right there. We'll just flip her around. Place one right there. Flip this one around a little bit. And flip it around a little bit more. Zoom out a little bit. We'll go to our finishing work. And I was kind of thinking, go back to our flooring. And we'll match our dining room and our hallway. Then for our kitchen, we're going to use some tile. For a good kitchen tile, use something a little bit darker. We want some tile for the bathrooms. And I think carpet for the bedrooms. There we go. Now for walls, we'll go back to the light gray, and we'll continue that for the hallway. In the dining room, I think our kitchen. As for wall color for our bathrooms and our bedrooms, I think this would match the color of our tile for our bathroom. Not too shabby. And we'll get the big bathroom. And our house is coming together. It's almost looking like a house. I don't know what to do for the bedrooms, though. Something that's going to match our carpet, but is not an ungodly color. Maybe a cream? We'll try a cream and see what that looks like. A dark floor, a light wall. It'll make the room look bigger than it is. And we'll paint this one down here. And it's just a rental house, so we'll zoom out a little bit. And our house is coming together some more. We need to put some stuff in the bathrooms, the bedrooms, and the kitchen. I think we'll do the kitchen next. Let's zoom into the kitchen. We'll come into furnishings, kitchen. They want a sink, a base, and a cooktop. So we'll give them a sink. We'll flip it around. As a matter yet, before we put that in, I think we'll do a base first. And we'll put it in the corner. That way we have a corner piece. We'll grab our sink. We'll grab a base. One more base. And then we'll do our cooktop right there. So we got our kitchen. We'll do our bathroom. We need a toilet for the half bath. Let's see if we can fit a wash basin in there. That way they can wash their hands. See if we can find something kind of small. Flip her around. All right. Give them a nice shower for this bathroom up here. We'll flip this around. We'll put a shower in there. Give them a nice place to sit down. And then a place to shave and brush their teeth and do what they got to do. And we'll flip it around. And all we have left is the bedrooms. They wanted a single or double bed. These are going to be grown-ups. They don't want no single bed. You never know who might stay the night. So we'll come into the beds. And let's see what kind of configuration we got. I think the light wood with the dark blankets will go just perfectly in there. Flip her around. We'll put one there. And one there. And I think the inside of our house is done. Time to move to the outside. For outside paint. Last time we did siding. I think maybe this time we do a stucco. So we'll go around and put stucco on our walls. Do this side over here. Get this bottom wall. Get this wall here. And this side over here. Now all we got left is a roof. So we'll come up a level. Come to structural and our objects and a roof. Let's trace the outline of our place. We'll give this thing a roof. I'm curious to see what this is going to look like since it's not a square. I guess we're about to find out right now. Absolutely wonderful. And we'll come to our finishing work and our roof. And we'll give them some terracotta stone. We'll drop back down a level to our first floor. Go to our structural, our objects, and we need to put in some doors to our place. They can't get around without doors. And we have our interior doors. We'll go something a little fancy. We need a door to our half bathroom. We need a door to our bedroom. We need a door to our other bedroom. And we need a door to our bathroom. And last, we need an exterior door so we can get into our place. Go to configuration. And this should match our stucco pretty well. Stick that there. And last on our list for the house is windows. They wanted at least 4 large windows. And 10 windows total. So we'll do a large window here. A large window there. This should let in lots of light for our living room. Go to our medium windows. Do one for our dining room. One above our sink so we can watch what's going on when we're washing our dishes. One for our bedroom. Maybe one more for our kitchen. And last, they wanted 3 trees. Let's see what we have for trees. We have yet to put down trees. This should be our plant life here. We got banana palms, palm trees, coconut trees, apple trees, birch, oak, elm trees, spruce, I think we'll do some Maribel Plum and Bloom. Add some color to the outside. Put one on the side of the house here. One on the side of the house here. Maybe one in the back. And so everybody stays comfortable inside the house, we need to add a way to heat and cool the place. Turn this around a little bit. Put it on the wall here so everyone can get to it. And let's see what's left. Living room's done. Dining room's done. Kitchen is done. Bathroom's done. Both bedrooms are done. Exterior's done. Washroom's done. We have all our windows. I believe our work is done. No, our work is not done. I almost did it again. I know what we forgot to do. We put the roof on. And there's a couple places on the roof that are going to need to be painted. So we'll go to our walls and our stucco. Then we get that side. And we'll get that side. And this little part right there. All right, let's check our work, make sure everything's done. Living room looks done. Dining room's done. Kitchen is done. Bedroom 1 is done. Bedroom 2's done. Bathroom's done. Washroom's done. And exterior looks done. We have all the windows, all the large windows, and the brick walls. Let's finish her off. We have finished the design of our building. You have met all the client specifications. You are free to continue with the project. Let's do it. Time to pick our contractors. Structural work, we'll go for United Construction. For our finishing work, I think we'll go with the Bevers. And for our exterior, go for the Great Outdoors. And let's watch it be built. Looks so far so good. Everything is going up good. We got the stucco going up. Got the roof on. Got some cows in the backyard. Wonderful. Our trees are up. We had no problems this time. The house is ready. Construction is finished. We can do a site visit. Let's do it. Let's go in and see what's going on. We'll step in. Got a nice little kitchen and dining room. Windows are bringing in a lot of light. I'm loving the living room, the couch and love seat. Let's check out our bathroom. Our little half bath. The tile looks wonderful. Check out our first bedroom. Very simple. They can come in and add their touch, whoever decides to rent this place. Look at the bathroom. That shower looks amazing. Nice sink and nice toilet. The walls and the tile go great together. This would be a nice rental. And we'll look at the last bedroom. Very simple. Nice walls, nice carpet. The bed matches. I would be happy to rent this place. Let's head back outside. I think the place turned out great. The trees look wonderful. And another happy customer. We'll quit the site visit. And we'll save our project to the gallery. And see how we did. Everything looks great. We'll continue. Delivery accepted. Absolutely wonderful. Well, we got another house under our belt. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, Munchiezzz, and coming to Munchiezzz Plays. Our reputation will start rising. We'll get bigger and better houses, better builds. I can't wait to see what else they throw at us. I'll end this episode like I always do. Come on back. Let's see what other kind of madness we can create. Everyone have a great day. Have a wonderful night. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.